Hello, my beauties and my beasts, and welcome to the Shannon Ireland Show podcast. I am your host, Shannon Ireland. This podcast is here to inspire and give you the tools to level up your health both mentally and physically. Increase your confidence and overall creating the life you dream of. So if you are ready to take yourself to the next level, then stay tuned and let's dive right in. Hello and welcome in. My name is Shannon, and on today's very first episode, we are discussing how to get out of a rut. So if you have been feeling stuck, unmotivated, physically, mentally, and emotionally drained, then this episode is for you, as I will be covering 6 helpful tips to get you unstuck, take back your power, enhance your energy so that you can begin going after the goals and living the life you want. So without further ado, let's jump right in. First and foremost, become intentional with yourself and how you got to this point on where you are currently. Taking ownership of how you got to this point is step 1. This not only allows you to take responsibility, but it allows you to identify the problem. And oftentimes, let's be honest, and this is going to be a hard pill to swallow, the problem is ourselves, right? The problem is always within ourselves. So when we take responsibility and we get intentional on how we got where we are, this will begin to help us figure out a solution. We got here because we are not congruent right now on where and who we want to be. Once you become intentional and take responsibility, you take inventory on how you got here, you start to look at what habits have I not been doing? What habits do I need to begin to implement? And what bad habits do I need to let go of, right? So take inventory on all of this and begin adding and aligning with what you want and find the solution towards it, okay? First and foremost. Number 2, motion creates emotion. Say it with me. Motion creates emotion. Too often we sit still, we overthink negative, repetitive thoughts when we're feeling stuck, right? But when we sit still, we continue to feel stuck. So in order to get out of this motionless rat race, give yourself permission to move your body. Moving your body creates good feeling chemicals to release and allows that natural flow of energy, and that is what we want to get ourselves out of this deep depressed feeling, right? Tony Robbins implements this in all of his workshops. He states that moving your body will help get the good emotions flowing, and that is key. So move your body. Motion creates emotion, and get yourself moving towards your goals every single day. Number 3, change your environment. This is game changing, okay? When we are in a different place, this puts us in a different state of mind. Going through the same routine day in and day out begins to feel stale, right? Familiarity breeds contempt and boredom. And that boredom leads to us feeling stuck. So changing your environment, putting yourself in front of different people or going to a different place, this can be as little as just getting out in nature, going to a coffee shop where you're surrounded by different energy, and as big as moving to a new city, which I personally have done, and it is amazing, and I definitely recommend it if that is something that you have been thinking about. However, it's not something that you need to do. Changing your environment can spark new creativity, and also be mindful that when you are putting yourselves in these different environments, do so with people that are like-minded, other people that inspire you, other people that will spark that light, that fire, that will just get you going again in the right direction. They always say you are who you surround yourself with, so be mindful of that as well. When I am around the right people, my energy goes up, and all of a sudden, it's like you feel this accountability towards wanting to show up for yourself and show up for now other people, right? Because it's like you guys are on this goal-getting journey together towards similar things, and that almost creates a community, and that community allows you to be and show up for yourself and conquer what you are after. So change your environment and get around the people that inspire you to level the F up. Number 4, the power of the pivot. The word pivot means a shift or a turning point. And in business, it's implementing a new strategy. We must understand that nothing in life is linear. You cannot just continue to rise above all in smooth sailing. You will be put up against some difficult times. Now, that does not mean you are on the wrong path. However, what it does mean is you have to be open-minded to pivot when necessary. However, when you allow yourself to have an open mind and shift and change up your routine and your strategy on execution, a whole new wave of opportunity can come, right? Because if we're allowing ourselves to fight against this change, we're not going to move anywhere fast. But when we shift and turn ourselves a little, and we could add in new ideas and new strategies on how to level up and move forward, this will change the game. Number 5, disconnect from technology. Technology breeds 2 things. Number 1, mental exhaustion, and number 2, the comparison syndrome, which overall, both of these create fatigue and unworthiness, and at the end of the day, you feel just stuck. So when we take a break and we allow ourselves to just get in tune with what we are, get hyper-focused on our own goals, and get quiet, this will really open up a creativity flow and a mentality that you didn't even know existed. So allow yourself to disconnect from the outside world, get internal for a little bit, and really see what you want, where you're going, and how to get there. And lastly, another one of my favorites is to create an alter ego. Beyonce is the queen bee of doing this, along with other high-profile celebrities, is that they create this alter ego for themselves before they step on stage or get on a movie or just put themselves in a different state of persona before they walk out into the world. Because let's be honest, we are not feeling 100% happy, energized every single day. So you may have to tap into something, or that internal goddess or that beast mode person that is really gonna get shit done. Sometimes you just have to flip the switch and put on a different hat and walk down the road like someone else. That alter ego will allow you to show up who you dream of being. Implement that person so much that you slowly and surely become that person day in and day out. So if you have to flip on that switch and turn on that alter ego every now and then, honey, do it. Yes. So I hope those tips have really helped you. To recap, number 1 is to become intentional and take responsibility. Number 2 was that motion creates emotion. Number 3, change your environment. Number 4, the power of the pivot. Be open-minded to shifting as necessary. Disconnect from technology. And lastly, have that alter ego, baby. Yes. That wraps up today. If you love this episode, please be sure to share it with a friend. Tag me on social media. Spread the word. I am here on a mission, and my purpose is to help as many women that I can conquer their goals and allow themselves to level up in life the way they truly want to level up. I love you guys so much. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next episode, and I will see you next time. Bye.